Ubisoft's tactical shooter 3 months after its super ridiculously rough launch. 2016 Rainbow Six Siege, is it worth purchasing? Is it worth your time? Let's talk about it! What is going on, guys? They call me Ampy. Welcome to another video on the channel today. Today we're going to talk about some Rainbow Six Siege. The current state of the game 3 months after its release on December 1st. As far as the core game is concerned, I really do believe Siege is a fantastic game. I don't think we'd all be here today trying to review this game if Siege didn't have the high potential to succeed, but there are those couple of problems that are still plaguing the game to this day, making people a little hesitant about buying the game. We're going to get into those in just a little bit. So to start us off, let's talk about what you get when you fire this bad boy up. There is no campaign mode, and a lot of people are very angry at that, but when you think about it, a lot of developers are straying away from the campaign experience, so you can't blame Ubisoft too much, although I do wish there was some sort of campaign in the game. The substitution for campaign are called situations. They're nothing more than a handful of single-player missions that once you complete the first time, get warmed up to the game, you really never touch ever again. I personally beat them day one of launch, and since then I haven't looked back. Now where this game really shines, or was supposed to shine upon launch, is the PvP. The multiplayer experience alone in this game is enough to make me say, hey, I want to play this game. For the outside player who's never played this game before, the closest thing I can give you to resemble its gameplay is Counter-Strike, although a lot of CS players get very offended when you compare the two titles. They do something similar, and that's super competitive gameplay. Those 5v5, no respawn, no health regen, ranked division games really get me upset when we lose because some teammate has no idea what he's doing. This game is on the more competitive side, so you are going to see a little bit more competitive players when you jump in. Now for the veteran players who have been playing since launch like I have, you're going to really understand what I mean by this game has had some problems in the past. Upon launch, the matchmaking issues were so bad the game was practically unplayable. You can't really enjoy the game for its multiplayer when you can't connect to other players in order to play multiplayer. It just doesn't work out. To put it into perspective just how poorly this game has been doing, they dropped the price, the retail price on Amazon from $60 USD to $40 USD on both Xbox and PS4. This game has been desperately trying to recover from those initial launch day matchmaking issues, and it's really starting to affect the number of copies sold. Consumers aren't actively buying Siege, and what do we have as a result? A $20 price drop on both next-gen consoles just 3 months after the game's release. I'm here to tell you guys honestly, from playing the game since launch, we're here 3 months after the fact, the game is improving, it has been improving, and it's only going to get better. Since launch, Ubisoft has been patching the game every couple of weeks, with patch 2.2 actually coming out tomorrow. The biggest of these patches has always included improved matchmaking connection quality as well as netcode improvements. Those were the biggest two complaints since launch, and it has improved, although it is not entirely perfect just yet. We'll see just how much patch 2.2 fixes these issues, but alongside patch 2.2 comes a lot of other quality of life improvements that are important to the welfare of the game. Just to show you guys how thorough these patches are, I'm going to put up the patch notes for 2.2 that is coming tomorrow on PC, like I said. To run through some of the more important patches that are coming tomorrow for me personally, a report button is being added for cheaters, so if you come across a cheater, you can now report them pretty easily. Good improvement, I think. They're also adding a kill cam in ranked play, again for the detection of cheaters. Drones will no longer fall through the map. I know that was a problem that was constantly plaguing the game for a while. And weapons will no longer be able to be seen through walls, just little things that are going to be able to improve the experience for everybody. Now for my new players out there, consider yourself lucky you won't have to deal also with spawn trapping. My veteran players know that if you're on the attacking side on some maps in some situations, you will be trapped right out of your spawn, taking you out of the game as soon as the round starts. Patch 2.2 will change the spawn location on many, if not all of the maps, and you will no longer be able to get shot right out of your spawn. You're going to be put in a safe location with your buddies, and then the game can be played how it should be played. Ubisoft has been taking the time to fix all of these problems since the beginning. Do I agree with the fact that they're in the game in the first place? Of course not. But they're taking the time out, you can see the improvements being made, you can see the patches coming out, and overall, one day, this game may be the game to satisfy everybody's FPS needs. Not to mention the ESL tournament that has been going on both PC and Xbox One, a $100,000 paid prize pool for a tournament on Rainbow Six. The game is a really good game. The game has potential. The game is doing really big things, and I'm really proud to see it excel, and I know it has the potential to succeed in the end. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Pick up the game if you haven't already. It's at a really low price point right now. and there's definitely people playing. I'll see you guys on the next video.